Frank, many thanks for the welcome that I've had in the few hours that I've been here in Terminal 2 in Antalya. Obviously, a very new look location since just under a year ago. Maybe we can just talk a little bit top line about Antalya Airport, where it's positioned, both within Turkey in the region and within Europe as a destination kind of airport that it is. And maybe we'll talk then a bit more about commercial and hospitality. And by the way, we're sitting in this amazing premium lounge here, which I want to talk about a little bit as well in terms of your view of airport hospitality now and tomorrow. So maybe just big picture about Antalya Airport and where it's positioned today.
Yeah. No, thank you. And again, welcome and the whole team of Antalya Airport. Having you here is a pleasure for us. And Antalya, I would say Turkey has three big brands. One of them is Turkish Airlines. The second is the president of the country, Tayyip Erdogan. And the third one is Antalya. So Antalya is really worldwide known. And we are number 8 destination as a tourist destination worldwide. And in Europe, we are number 2 after London. We are serving a huge area here, which is famous for its touristic product. We have nearly 500 five-star hotels only here in the region, which is more than the whole of Spain currently has. When I came here, I'm here since August 2025. It's a wow effect, not only with our new airport investment, we'll come back to that, but I have to say with the whole region. And from my point of view, it is an amazing achievement of the government, of the region, and of this entrepreneurial spirit of Turkey. Most of the hotels here are in the hands of local investors, of local families who are running this 40, 50 years. And you will see this when everybody will see this who stays here. They really care for their hotel and they care for the guests. Yeah, this is the region and the airport. We are a 40 million passenger airport. That is overall, so 20 million departing. 17 million out of that is international traffic.
Yep.
We are connecting 103 countries with our airport. It is really international and it's really bringing a lot of international guests for the touristic purpose.
Yeah. How do you go about framing a strategy around that that makes sense, consumer facing and commercial wise? And what are the key pillars of that commercial strategy?
Yeah, that was one of the big challenges when we are winning the new license, which is starting 2027 for 25 years. We were winning at the end of 2023 with an obligation to jump immediately in a huge terminal extension project. More than doubling, we doubled our operational area from 180,000 square meters to nearly 400,000 square meters. Finding the right logic was not as easy as doing, let me say, a completely big greenfield project for this topic. And the team here was very much focusing on the commercial experience. It's a 12,000 square meter area. I think this is really for everybody who enters a positive wow effect. And that was also the experience 2 big airport groups bring in, Aéroport de Paris as a shareholder of TAV and Fraport. I think these are 2 of the biggest quality players worldwide in terminal and airport operations. And I know that there was really a big fight for details to find the best solution. And the best solution is always the best solution for the passenger. I think we realized this with our extension project, having still the challenge. Now we have 100 or nearly 200,000 square meters of area new, but we have to lift up the rest, which is now the challenge and the program for the next 12 months. But we are really, the whole team stepped back and try to reinvent the commercial product based on the experience so many people brought in. And it is the F&B part, which you also experience today. I think where we have a very attractive mix between international brands and own brands, which we developed on a absolutely top level. So I promise every customer here, we were talking about favorite dishes, to look not only for international brands. Please have a look at the menu closely and take a wise decision what to order. And in terms of retail, well, I'm coming more from the operations, but my overall view is the psychology of brands became a psychology of brands towards people, and how to open people up for your brand. The team here is really fine-tuning. I'm very proud that Ersan is the CEO of this company, ATÜ, and he's really living into this sales area to really have this close impression and translate this into the right logic. I think these are efforts, ambition, and experience. These are the ingredients which made this possible.
How hands-on is the Fraport-TAV partnership with what happens day to day in the commercial side, and also what was the thinking that went into a partnership, for example, around F&B and lounges that made the company be a shareholder and be so ingrained in the day-to-day involvement in that?
Yeah. Well, you are right. It's a 50-50 JV on the terminal operations. It's a 60-40 JV, TAV and Fraport for the F&B part. And it's a Heinemann TAV JV for the retail, and Heinemann is also very close to Fraport in many operations. We are really trusting our partner. On the other side, we have a very strong coordination role. And it's not only retail and F&B, it's all of our commercial partners. We have Lands of Legends here, we have local brands, we have other services, rent-a-car, all the classical topics, advertising, which we are doing together. So for us as an airport operator is orchestrating the overall product. And take a topic like COP31. We have the privilege to host this amazing event, and according to the predictions, it will be the biggest COP ever. It needs a lot of orchestration, not only the commercial partners, which are working also with a very high sustainable approach, but this is including our operational partners. We are running the fuel farm with a partner, potash, and the whole ecosystem, last but not least. So I like the saying that when you are responsible for an airport, you are not only a manager, you become also a mayor.
Yeah.
And that needs, I think people feel it. The people feel if this is something which is made out of a good mix of different contributions, which are honestly finding their space. So yeah, and talking about the challenge, I think the challenge of the 21st century is handling complexity. And it is not only the classical commercial complexity, it is an environment where more and more health issues are kicking in. You know that in airports, regulation is really very dynamic. If you only look at security topics, but this is also related with all the products we have really to handle the complexity of a multi-stakeholder business. So I think that is a challenge for us, and you have to have a team attitude. Otherwise, let me say it, in airport, you need a dictatoric team attitude. And then you're successful, and I think we are successful.